high school. About 72% of them get involved with drugs and other substances. But the biggest stat that I looked at, because I'm looking at trying to decrease poverty, 82% of all teenage girls who get pregnant come from fatherless homes. So that cycle, that percentage just keeps the cycle going. And so we decided at that point in time that we would look at some programming that might impact that. And so we work with those fathers who are not connected to their children, helping them to understand and change their behavior as it relates to how they think and feel about their children.
You have done this, as you said, for 18 years, and every year you have a Father of the Year. We'll get to him in just a second. But you've changed people's lives with this organization.
Yes, sir, we have. We've worked with about 14,000 dads. That equates to about 30,000 children. And we follow our dads for a year. And one of the great stats that we have during the course of that year, last year we had 174 dads to complete our family formation program. 60% of those dads report after a year that they have continuous interaction with their children. And the great value of that is that dad's involvement often impacts their educational pursuits. About 76% of those who drop out of high school fatherless homes. Well, when we impact the educational pursuit, we also impact the economy as well.
Sure. Albert Sullivan, CEO of Fathers Support Center. Tell us about Carl Williams.
Carl is an awesome dad. Awesome dad. Our process involves a nomination from the staff, and Carl received the most votes. Carl is the father of 3 children, but the greatest thing about Carl is that he doesn't have a girlfriend at this point in time.
Hey, you and me both.
He's got, no. Wait a minute, Carl has a fiancée.
Oh.
Carl is about to marry the mother of his children.
Hey, congratulations.
Great guy.
Thank you.
You betcha. Carl, how did you find Fathers Support Center?
Well, my mother called me one day and she said that she heard on the radio that Father Support Center was doing forklift training. So I had already did some previous training, but I wanted to get certified. So I went down thinking, hey, I can get certified, get a license, get a decent job. And it was completely different. They enrolled me in a 6-week boot camp, and it changed my life.
Quickly, so the boot camp taught you all sorts of things you weren't necessarily expecting.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, I went down looking for job training. I really didn't know what it was about. I didn't know that it was about parenting and being a good father and things of the sort. At the time, I had already had custody of my 2 children. So I really wasn't, thinking about any parenting skills or anything like that. I kind of figured, well, I'm doing pretty good.
Right.
But it did. It actually did. It taught me some more parenting skills. It taught me communication skills, interview skills, job skills.
Sure.
It was a complete makeover.
And so he's the Father of the Year this year.
He's the Father of the Year this year, but he forgot the most important thing we taught him, relationship skills building. He went and said, will you marry me?
That's what I'm talking about.
When's the wedding?
April of next year.
April of next year.
Yes.
That is a really great story. You're born and raised here in St. Louis?
Yes, I am.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to McGraw North High School.
All right,
the
there
question.
you go. Albert Sullivan,
It
CEO
is, isn't
of
it?
Father Support Center. If people want to help you financially, you always can need money. You always need volunteers. You always need help. Where can people find out more?
You nailed it. People can find out more by calling the Father Support Center at 314-333-4170. Another great place is to look us up on our website. The website is fatherssupportcenter.org. Easy to remember. fatherssupportcenter.org.
FatherSupportCenter.org. Albert Sullivan, CEO, 18 years. You are changing lives, and you're always welcome here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You got it. Carl, congratulations. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
8:47 here. Big